Ricky, hello. I'm cooking dinner for our anniversary dinner tonight. Where are you?
Hi, amore. I'm on the Camino, yeah.
On the Camino. So you're in Spain?
No, actually, I'm in Portugal.
Wait. Isn't Camino in Spain? Anyway, I don't care. Just follow the yellow arrows and come back home. The dinner will be ready at 8 p.m.
And the problem is that actually there are blue arrows and they're pointing the other direction.
I don't care what the color of the arrows are. 8 p.m. sharp.
Oh boy, I'm in trouble. I really thought our anniversary was tomorrow. And you see, life is just like Camino, full of strange, misleading signs and misconceptions. And I've already counted 6, and I better clear them up before I'm gonna make my way home. Wish me luck. Siri, where am I? Is it still Camino de Santiago?
Well, congratulations, my dear fellow. You are indeed technically on the Camino, even if most people assume it's all tucked away neatly in Spain. In reality, there's a whole buffet of routes. The French way, the absolute crowd pleaser, mostly in Spain, of course. The Portuguese way, which, judging by your current location, you've managed to stumble onto. The Northern way, hugging the coast like it's avoiding commitment. The Primitivo for those who think blisters build character, and the Via della Plata if you're feeling ambitious and fancy a long stroll from down south. Oh, and let's not forget about the other 10 routes, just to keep things interesting. Think of them as one big, slightly dysfunctional family, stretching across Spain, Portugal, and even a wee touch of France, each offering its own brand of trail magic. So yes, dear pilgrim, you are indeed on the Camino, just not the one hoarding all the postcards. Now, best get those feet moving. Santiago isn't about to waltz over and meet you halfway, you know.
That's what I suspected. The distance and the route don't really make you a pilgrim, don't they? Anyway, I guess I'll better be going. Houston, we have a problem. Siri, could you tell me if I lost the direction? Because the only thing I see are the blue arrows, not the yellow.
Ah, the famous yellow arrows, so simple, so straightforward until they're not. Because, you see, the Camino just loves a good plot twist. While those lovely yellow arrows will usually steer you towards Santiago, wander into Portugal and surprise, you'll be following blue arrows that will kindly direct you straight to Fatima instead. Not confusing at all. And if you find yourself in France, brace yourself, because those official-looking red and white GR markers might just send you on a scenic detour you definitely didn't sign up for. It's like a choose-your-own-adventure where every colour comes with a hidden surprise. So before you charge ahead blindly thinking, follow the yellow brick road, remember, the Camino enjoys a good laugh at your expense. Keep your eyes sharp, follow the right signs, and maybe, just maybe, you won't end up walking an entirely different pilgrimage.
Maybe I should prepare for the journey before, or maybe I should be just more present. Let's go. By the way, are you preparing for the Camino and you want more tips? Subscribe to this channel for more free videos about the Camino. And if you enjoy learning about that in the easy to digest and smile indulging way, give it a like because it means a lot for us. Also helps us to grow this channel, spread it all over the world, and comment down below which is the most surprising part of the Camino de Santiago that you encountered so far. Anyways, and if you want to take your Camino preparation to the absolutely new level, join our pre-Camino support program. Together with a small group of like-minded people, we cover all the crucial elements of preparation for the Camino de Santiago, from logistic to the physical preparation to the mental resilience and looking for the best albergues. With online live calls and pre-recorded classes, we'll have everything you need to answer those burning questions that keep you up at night. The link to the program is just in the description below. Join now and have a stress-free Camino. Anyway, I better be going. Erica will kill me. Siri, but if I come back home, how will I actually prove that I was on the Camino, not on the crazy gambling trip in Vegas?
Oh, so you want to get your fancy certificate, do you? Well, my dear pilgrim, that means you'll need to start collecting stamps like your Compostela depends on it because, well, it does. Think 1 stamp a day is your golden ticket to Santiago. Ha! Think again. The rule now is 2 stamps a day from the moment you set off. That's right. Every cafe, church, and even that dodgy little bar you stop at will be more than happy to whack a stamp on your credential, as if they're handing out scout badges. It's a bit like collecting stickers, only with a lot more walking and tragically fewer Pokemon. And here's a fun twist. Miss a stamp somewhere along your month-long trek, you might get away with it. But in the last 100 kilometers? Not a chance. No stamp, no certificate, so no slacking off. Each little mark proves you've braved not just the miles, but also the never-ending cups of coffee, spontaneous detours, and questionable albergue snorers. So, lace up those boots and get collecting, because every tiny ink smudge on that credential is your one-way ticket to Camino glory.
If I'm collecting stamps like the trading cards, is it what really makes me a pilgrim? Anyways, I think it's time to go, eh?
Ricky, where are you?
I'm on my way, baby. Yeah, I just looked at the guidebook and it shows it's another 20 kilometers to the next stage.
What do you mean? I thought you can stop anywhere.
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
Anyway, I'm starting preparing the pasta. Don't be late.
Yeah, I'll be there on time. Don't worry. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I will be there. Siri, how is it possible that I have to do another 35 kilometers to the next stop? Although I told Erica 20.
Ah, guidebooks! Ever so helpful, aren't they? Barking orders like some overzealous drill sergeant. 35 kilometres today, off you go. But here's a little secret, my dear fellow. Those numbers are nothing more than polite suggestions. Some days you'll feel like a proper champion strutting a full 40 kilometres, soaking up the applause of your imaginary fans. Other days, a leisurely 10k with frequent snack stops and a nap in a sunny field might feel more your speed. And guess what? That's perfectly fine. Think of the Camino as an all-you-can-walk buffet. You take what you need, and nobody's forcing you to overstuff yourself with mileage you don't fancy. There's no Camino police waiting at the finish line with a stopwatch. The real magic isn't in counting kilometres, it's in savouring the journey. Every unexpected twist, every accidental detour, and yes, every cafe stop that conveniently adds another essential break to your day.
So, is it really about the distance or rather about insights? Siri, you see, I'm walking, and it's getting cold, and is it supposed to be Spain like oasis of hot beaches, siesta, fiesta, and paella?
Spain is all sunshine and sandy beaches. Lovely idea, isn't it? But my dear fellow, that's only half the story. Sure, some parts of Spain might spoil you with brilliant blue skies, but don't get too comfortable. Step into the Pyrenees and you'll soon find yourself shivering in spring, wondering why you didn't pack that extra layer. Over in Galicia, you might be soaked to the bone before you can even say olé. And Portugal? Well, its weather flips faster than a tortilla. 1 minute, you're basking in glorious warmth. The next, you're scrambling for your rain jacket like your life depends on it. So unless you enjoy surprise showers and unplanned snow days, do yourself a favour, pack those layers. Trust me, when Mother Nature decides to have a bit of fun, you'll be very glad you did.
Isn't a little unpredictability part of the charm? Oops. Siri, I'm officially that man. I think I'm not gonna get home before it's dark, and even if I want to stay here on the Camino, I didn't reserve anything. I'm a dead man.
What a tragedy. Well, let's break it down for you, shall we? On the busy routes, take the French way in peak summer, for example, accommodation gets snapped up faster than you can say, ole. Municipal albergues, strictly first come, first served, so if you're not quick, it's the floor for you. Private ones, they fill up before your boots have even cooled down. In these cases, a reservation might just save you from a chilly night hugging your backpack for warmth. But if you're wandering through quieter stretches or walking in the off-season, chances are you'll find a bed without any fancy booking. No need to plan every night like a military operation. Just use a little common sense. If you like peace of mind, book ahead. If you enjoy a bit of adventure, trust the Camino and roll with it. And remember, every unplanned night just adds another story to your journey.
Oh no! And on top of that, it's gonna rain. Sorry, Erica. After all these confusing arrows, unplanned weather, those crazy nights, I've learned something really important.
Really? Do tell me, Mr. Camino.
It's not about hitting the 35 kilometers mark, it's not about the perfect location, it's not even about these best spots, because the Camino isn't a checklist that you have to follow. You know, it's about what makes this journey so special, those unexpected moments, those downpours. And
Well, at least you're home, even if you're soaking wet.
exactly, I might be wet, but at least I'm home, and this is what I've learned, that coming back home, it's the best part of the pilgrimage.
Just next time, don't bring in the mud.
Remember, dear pilgrim, a good relationship is just like the Camino, muddy, full of detours, and if you can laugh together through it all, you'll always find your way home. Cheers to that.